Hey guys, Mr. Baldwin here, coming to you live from the interweb. Today what we're going to do in class is you guys are going to be able to convert using the metric system. Okay, so we're going to use that bunny hop method that we talked about in class. Okay, so first, some review from last time. The basics of the prefixes for the metric system. Okay, remember that mnemonic device we had. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So what I did is I took that and I put it on this nice nifty table right here for us. So we have King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Okay, if we use the prefixes now, we've got kilo, hecto, deca, base, deci, centi, milli. If you take a look, we've got King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use those prefixes to help us try and solve some problems using the metric system. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this little ladder to help us go between the metric system. Okay? So here's the basics. Every time you move one of these steps, you're going to either increase or decrease by a factor of 10. Which is actually the same as moving the decimal place over one place. Okay? So let's say that we are starting right here in the middle, and we were starting with, let's say, liters. Okay? So let's say I had 5 liters. If I wanted to convert this over towards kiloliters, okay, what I would do is first I would figure out where I'm starting from. Okay? So I'm starting right here at the base. My starting point. And I know I want to convert this to so many kiloliters. Okay, notice I've got the KL here. So all I'm going to do is figure out where I need to end. So I'm going to start or end all the way at kilo right up here. So that's my first step. Find out where I'm starting, find out where I'm ending. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to figure out if I'm moving to the left or moving to the right. Okay, so in this case, I'm moving to the left. So the next thing I'm going to do, after I figure out where I'm starting, where I'm ending, which direction I'm moving, I'm going to start to count how many steps it takes to get from start to end. So if I start at my base, I count 1, 2, 3. So far it's 3 steps to the left. Okay? So now I can take my number, my 5 liters, and I know I have to move my decimal place 3 spaces to the left. Okay? So my decimal moves in the same place or same direction that my arrows moved. Okay? So I can see right here that I'm going to take this 5 and this decimal after the 5 and move it 1, 2, 3 places to the left. Okay, so I started with 5 liters. If I wanted to go to kiloliters, I have to move this decimal 1, 2, 3, just like I did up here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, but now it's kind of confusing because there's nothing in front of this. Anytime I see this decimal move to the left of my number, all I'm going to do is add zeros to it. Okay, so actually my final product, if I can get out of your way here, would be 0.0005. Now I'm not at kilo or liters, I'm at kiloliters now. So I know that 0.005 kiloliters is the same as my 5 liters. Okay? Let's do one for practice. So let's say if I asked you to go from 4,273 meters, I want to figure out how many kilometers that is. Okay? So what I do up at the top, I always put my King Henry quote. I do King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So I know I'm starting at my base, meters. So I'm starting right here, and I'm going all the way to kilo. going all the way over here. Okay, that's my first steps. Figure out where I'm starting from, figure out where I'm ending. Now I count the number of, or I figure out the direction, sorry. Got a step ahead of myself. So I know I'm going to be moving to the left. So that means that this decimal place right here is going to be moving to the left. Now I count my spaces. 1, 2, 3 spaces. Okay, now I do the same thing to my number. Take this decimal place, I move 1, 2, 3 spaces. So my final answer should be 4.273. And it's not meters anymore, I changed it to kilometers. Okay? Make sure you guys are taking notes as we're going through this. If you need to pause and go back, see what I did, please pause and go back. If you're ready to move on, we're going to move on to the next question. Okay? This one, I've got 1.62 grams equals some number of centigrams, Cg. Okay, so I'm going to start with the same thing, do my King Henry. So I have King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Okay, first step, figure out where I'm starting and where I'm ending. Starting at my base, grams is base, and I'm ending all the way over at centi. Okay, starting at base, going to centi. Am I moving left or am I moving right? Should be moving to my right. So I know I'm going this way. Next, I figure out how many spaces to the right. So I'm going to count. 1, 2 spaces. Okay? So I move 2 spaces to the right up here. Next thing I'm going to do is move my decimal place 2 spaces to the right. So I go 1, 2. So my new answer should be 162 centigrams. Make sense? Okay, tomorrow in class, you're going to be doing some of these for practice. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Put them in the comments below. We'll see if we can do some more practice tomorrow. You guys have a great night. We will see you later.